Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Godspeed2024, and welcome to another video where today we're actually going to be looking at yet another Spider-Man figure. But before this video starts, if you guys are wondering why I sound a little different, it's because of the fact that I've been coughing a bit. I don't have COVID, so don't try and go on with that. But I've been coughing a bit. I've had a headache, and I had a headache on Saturday, but I'm doing a little bit better, and of course, that's not going to hinder in the way of me making videos for you guys. So, today we're going to be looking at yet another original Sam Raimi Spider-Man figure. One that that actually caught my eye on eBay. Now, you guys may be wondering, why did I get it on eBay? Well, it's the only place that people would normally sell them at. And plus, people on other websites like Amazon and Walmart, they don't really sell them anymore. But anyway, let's take a look at the figure. So, here is the figure. Oh. Probably. So here is the figure. It's the one on the left. This is supposedly from who I got it from. They said it was the superposable Spider-Man figure, which I would say it's not really accurate to the name, but it's actually pretty cool because this is actually the first official Spider-Man figure that I have that has individual finger articulation. Unlike the other one that I just finished, that I repainted to make it look more accurate to the movie, this one actually has molded in hands, so it's more like fists. And this one, the new one that I got today, actually has ab articulation, whereas this one does not. This does not have any shoulder articulation, whereas this one does. But also another difference is that this one has two perfect joints at the neck and head, whereas this one has decent but not good enough, but not perfect head and neck articulation. But of course, I enjoy having both of them. So let's get right on to getting both of these into a side-by-side, well, pretty much already side-by-side comparison, but let's get these into some standing poses. And here they are standing next to one another. So they pretty much are the same height. Like before, this one has ab articulation, whereas this one does not. Another thing I also noticed was that this one has a slightly curved in chest piece, so it's not fully straight. That's why it looks a little off when you look at him from the front. And another thing, well, one of the things that they pretty much have in common is that they have the same thigh, lower body articulation for the legs, but the only difference is that for the calves, they actually have more of a rotation for this one, whereas for this one, it just has molded in legs, but they do have the ankle articulation, the toe articulation, and of course the wrist and forearm articulation, the joints at the elbows, the waist, and of course at the neck and head, except this one's improved a lot better. And the only downside is that this one doesn't have any shoulder articulation, as I said before, and this one does, and hopefully he doesn't fall over. And yeah, and this one actually has the finger articulation, much like the original Spider-Man 2 superposable Spider-Man figure. And let's actually get a little bit closer with the head sculpt, because it actually is pretty much the same one as before, and I actually like that. And of course, he can move his head. I'm trying to do this without breaking him. He can actually move his head that much up, and you can look that far down. Focus phone. And yes, I am using my phone. So, yeah. Let's check down here. There we go. You leave it down that much. So, yeah. It's the same thing with the other one, where he can pretty much has all the bits of articulation. But this one has the hand articulation, and of course, the finger articulation, and the ab articulation, whereas this one does not. But yeah, and of course I have them on display with my other stuff. This is just hand sanitizer my grandfather made. But anyway, these are my other figures. My two Alien figures, my Predator figures, my custom-made Spider-Man figure, General Grievous, my Spartan, my Iron Man, and Optimus Prime, and yeah, and also my other Spartan in the back. But yeah. And I'm sorry. And in my honest opinion, it actually seems to be more of a better improvement on the Zipline Spider-Man, which is the one that has the fixed hands, which is this one. I have to say that the new one that I have now, it actually is a much better improvement, as I can literally, as I can actually just have them have full finger articulation instead of them having to have molded in hands. That would make it a little awkward. I mean, the ones that have the flipping fingers, which is the middle and ring finger, those ones are pretty nice, but the ones that just have like regular fists, they kind of serve no other purpose other than just to use the gimmick. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to do this particular video to show like a side-by-side comparison of my two Spider-Man figures. And if you guys actually enjoyed the video and you actually you guys actually like seeing the new figure added into my collection, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me in the comments down below which variation of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man action figures is actually your favorite. And also, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, be sure to do so now. And also, if you haven't followed me on TikTok, go check me out on TikTok as well. And that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one.